Good morning. It is a Friday. My house is still a mess, but I think we might be getting closer to stability. Okay. Fridays are fantastic, but the end of the day is frantic because we have volleyball practice on Mondays, like the two probably worst days of the week. Besides Wednesday, because hump day is really hard, but we have it on Fridays and Monday. So we have it on the first day of the week and we have it on the last day of the week. So this little frock, I need to save it. Cover that up. I really need to save it for my Shein haul, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So while I'm back here, even though lighting is trash back here, this is my little blazer. The pockets are fake. My baby's daddy / husband got me a gang of things for my birthday, and this is part of that haul. So I think I mentioned before that I have like one more set of things coming, and I'm gonna pull back on shopping for a while because I think once that set of things comes, aside from me still needing to find just plain jeans without rips that fit good. So I basically was starting from the bottom. Like everything I have, if it did fit, it was old as dirt. Or it was faded and it just wasn't quality. Just over time I just let myself go down. Just from my employment and all the stressors and things that were going on in my life, I just let everything go down. But now I'm getting back to a little bit of me, which is exciting because Lord willing, if he blesses me with a few more weeks, I will be 32. A magical year as well. Like I said, if he blesses me with a few more weeks, I'll be 32. And I've gone through my 20s phase. Like that's done. I got out of my 20s phase around 25, 26-ish. I could see a huge difference in myself from that age until now. But in the last year or so, just so many things have happened, and so many things that have happened that has shown me my true colors, other people's true colors, and reminded me that at the end of the day, I came in this world by myself. And though I have family and I love my family, I'm going to leave this world by myself. And at the end of the day, I have to get stuff done. It's on me. It doesn't matter that I have family so much. It doesn't really matter, you know, what the past looked like with my family. I really have learned to... I've become a lot stronger because I've really had to learn to rely on myself. The way people deal with me is not the same. The willingness is not the same. The help is not the same. The assistance is not the support. It's not the same. Not to so much say it's not there 100%, but it's definitely not the same. It's very much like you're on your own. And there's this quote I keep telling myself in my head, and it actually helps calm me down. It kind of grounds me and centers me, and it kind of... I want to burn my food. What helps ground me when I'm feeling like I just can't do it, I'm feeling like too many things are coming at me from too many directions, and too many good things are not enough good things are happening, positive things, not helpful things are happening. When I get to that point and I just want to be like, screw all this, I remind myself of this quote. Shay Curry, she's on YouTube, I watch her. I think she started out more of like natural hair channel. She had some of that long, like rare natural hair, so of course people clung to that as if they could have that, but it's like if you don't have that, you're not gonna have that. But anyway, she does fitness now, and as far as her staying on track for her goals and stuff like that, and working out, and just, you know, getting in slumps where she's just like, I don't want to do it today, I don't want to work out, which is where I am. But hopefully I'll get out of that soon. She listened to a podcast, and the lady was basically like, no one's coming to save you. It clicked in my head so hard, not just because of the working out piece, but I can apply that quote to everything. Every moment where I'm just like, God, I need a life raft, or please, just a little bit of help, please. Like, I'm drowning. I know how to swim. I've done it before, but I'm absolutely drowning. I feel like there's lead on my feet. I get grounded by reminding myself. Sometimes I have to say it out loud. Sometimes I say it in my head. I just say, no one's coming to save you. At the end of the day, no man, woman, child is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. No. So it doesn't matter how much you might need help, assistance, support, uplifting, encouragement, whatever it is, nobody's coming to save you, baby. Nobody. And I don't want it to sound like crass, and I don't want it to sound like everybody sucks and nobody loves you. I'm not saying that. But it's like, at the end of the day, you got to do everything for you. And then if you can do everything for you, you can do everything for everyone else. Or you can do more for everyone else around you. So anyway, we'll talk more when I get in the car. I got to go. Another quote. It's funny. It's from, well, it's made popular by TikTok, but it's from the show Power. That little one where Cookie like, I got to worry about me, Lucius. That's another one. I got to worry about me, Lucius. The past year or so in my life have really, really, really opened my eyes to like another level. Like another level of, I'm an empath and I'm a giver. I'm a giver of not things often, and probably I should give more of my time, but I'm a giver of my energy. I give my energy. I'm a giver of my energy. I love this jacket, squirrel moment, but I hate how the shoulders, when I'm sitting, they just make me look like a linebacker. But I'm a giver of my energy. I will give my energy to no avail. I mean, no end. I will give my energy, and I cannot do that anymore. I'm now just realizing at 31 how there is a cutoff for that, and like nobody can go their whole life giving their energy. And me, I'm at the point where it's like I cannot. And sometimes that doesn't mean that I don't make a mistake sometimes, and I don't falter on that and end up giving my energy to somebody, whether they didn't deserve it, whether it wasn't warranted really, whether, you know, it's just like regrettable. I mess up sometimes, but I'm getting so much better. It was bad, y'all. It was bad. And I've been like that since a child, since as long as I can remember. A lot of my depression, a lot of my sadness, a lot of my anxiety was built around the fact that I'm an energy giver. Whatever to make somebody happy. Whatever to make somebody else happy makes me happy to make somebody else happy. If I'm not making somebody happy, I'm not happy. If they're not happy, I'm not happy. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to y'all, because I think this is just going to be a real talk type of situation. It gets so deep, and I don't even have time right now to get so deep. It's a conversation that needs to be had, and it needs to be seen from multiple point of views. Like, you cannot live your life, and if you are doing it now, I implore you to stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you are, just find that balance. Like, find that balance. I'm feeling like I'm starting to figure out that I'm not balanced and how to get balanced. Respectfully, of course. Now, with any change, with any transition, you slough off a little bit of weight. You slough off a little bit of baggage, I guess you could say. You figure out who's with you and who's not with you, and who was with you for the wrong reasons because you were pleasing them. You figure out stuff like that, who your real friends are, who your real loved ones are, I feel like. So as long as obviously you stay, I'm not saying like go burn all the bridges and just like light that bitch up and walk away, but you can respectfully just like switch it up. You can transition, you can change, you can morph. And if people can't get with what you're morphing to, even though you're being respectful about it, then don't let them get with you. I'm just not realizing this, you know what I'm saying? My self-love journey, still on it, still trying to figure that out day to day. And for a woman, for me, depending on the time of month, that could be easier and that could be harder. But it's like looking at myself is not because I got this new clothes, you know what I'm saying? Since I've been taking care of myself more, going to the gym more, not as much as I was because of my schedule and everything now. I'm gonna figure it out. But going to the gym more, just trying to be more active, just trying to get out of the four walls of darkness and dank more. Excuse me. Self-love has naturally started to develop more for me. Realizing that even though my husband says he loves me, you know, no matter what I have on, that doesn't mean that I can't be who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I have to stop wearing the makeup. I have to stop being extra and doing extra and putting on the clothes and whatever I want to do. Again, just trying to find that balance. Just trying to find that balance, because one doesn't automatically mean the extreme of the other. One thing doesn't cancel out another. Just trying to figure out how to not be extreme. Just find that balance. Again, I have grown, realized I'm so much stronger. Or maybe I'm not realizing that I'm so much stronger, but maybe like things in life are showing me how strong I am, or maybe it's just building up my muscle. I'm so strong. I'm so strong. And just keeping my faith in God and myself, and not worried about nobody else, and just not, I just can't worry about everybody. I just can't worry about everybody, because at the end of the day, people not worried about me, okay? So what is it all for? If nobody's worried about you, yet you are worried about everybody else, what is it all for, and what does it all mean? Does it mean anything? Does it really? You know what I'm saying? You're giving all this energy to make sure everybody else is pleased. You're giving all your energy to make sure everybody else is pleased. But then when it comes down to you, people are like, well, that's on you. Like, oh, well, you need this. I can't do nothing for you. You need that. I can't do nothing for you. Like, that is what I've gotten from so many around me the past year or so. And it just made me realize, like, girl, this is growing pains. You're gonna have to allow yourself to go through your growing pains, and that's what I've been doing. And like I said, I feel so much stronger. Oh, just so much stronger. I just feel so much stronger. Not to say it's not hard, but I just feel like, yes, Lord. Nobody's coming to save you, sis. Bruh. Nobody's coming to save you. You get out there and do you for you, and then everybody else, the rest will fall into place. The rest will fall into place. You are a man first. You're a woman first. You're you first before you are a father, a mother, a son, a daughter, a auntie, a uncle, a brother, a sister. You are you for a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. You are you first. You got to put yourself first. So for me, taking care of myself and worrying about me, Lucius, is very much like, find you something to do. If you can do, find you something to do. And something to do does not always have to be in the house. Like, I felt like almost like I didn't deserve to do out of the house if I wasn't taking care of every single thing in the house. Now, mind you, like, okay, I work. I don't live here alone. All this mess is not my mess. All this stuff is not my stuff. All these things are not to be done by me. So therefore, furthermore, I'm not going to punish myself by making myself stay in the house on any off time or downtime that I do have, because all this stuff has to get done first, because I'm the only one to do it. I wasn't the only one to make it, so why am I the only one to do it? I'm not a stay-at-home mother, so my job is not this house, really. My job is my job. You know what I'm saying? My job is my 40 hours a week that I do. And this stuff is like extra. You know what I'm saying? I can get up and do for basically myself and everybody else by going to work, or do for the people at my job by working for them and showing up. Then why can't I get up and do for myself? Myself don't want to righteously all weekend, all my free time, be cleaning and folding and cooking. Myself don't want to do that all the time. Like, who am I working for? Who am I living for? So yeah, these past few years, this past year or so has really opened my eyes to a lot. Just to have people kind of just look at me like, oh, what you gonna do, bitch? Listen, that Monique spirit, that homegirl spirit, in Two Can Play That Game, that Monique spirit, like, I could cry to you about all the things that are going on that I can't do and I need to do and blase. But people looking at me like, well, what you gonna do, bitch? What are you gonna do, bitch? I ain't got nothing for you. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? This sounds like a personal problem to me. That energy, this sounds like a personal problem to me. Once you get that energy, it make you be like, God dang, okay. But don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Just be like, no one's coming to save you. Just remind yourself of that. No one's coming to save you. You gotta get it on your own. You gotta figure it out on your own. And like I said, the rest should fall into place, because no one's coming. If people are watching you drown and they not throwing that life raft, baby, don't just stop trying to swim because you looking at them like, really? You're not gonna throw me this life raft? You're not gonna do this for me? You're not gonna try? You're not gonna, oh, okay. Don't try to stop swimming because you're so astounded by the fact that they're not coming. They're not throwing it. They're not coming. They're not going to risk themselves drowning to save you. They're not doing none of that. So don't be, just don't be. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. It is what it is. I got to worry about me, Lucius. No one's coming to save you. What you gonna do, bitch? I hope this has actually been words of encouragement and nobody takes it to an extreme of what I'm trying to say. I hope my point and my motivation is coming off just as that motivation and a reminder. So we'll talk more maybe another time. We'll have some combos and go from there. Peace. That was yours.